Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Jess, and I want to thank you all for tuning in for another episode of Talking with Jess. And I know normally I come to you guys quite jovial, cracking jokes, very high energy, very upbeat. But today I'm coming to you in a different manner because I'm talking about something that, I can't believe I'm reading. And I'm pretty sure some of you have seen the article as the news broke earlier today or yesterday, as a matter of fact. An angry neighbor shoots 6-year-old boy in the arm for getting his bike from his yard. Now, I'll read this again if you're in disbelief, and that is an angry neighbor shoots a 6-year-old boy in the arm for getting his bike from his yard. Now, let that sink in. I'm pretty sure growing up as kids, we have all had to retrieve a bike, baseball, football, toy, airplane, etc. from our neighbor's yard. And, the most we may have gotten was probably chased by the angry dog or somebody yelling, "Hey, kids, get the hell out of my yard." But I don't think any of us can fathom being shot at or being shot in the arm, especially at the age of 6. So I'll go further and read the article to you guys, man. And as a matter of fact, this guy that shot the kid in the arm was released on a low bond. I think his bond was less than $20,000. Ryan Lee Nguyen was released on a low bond after shooting 6-year-old Kobe. A 6-year-old boy was shot in the arm by an angry neighbor, and this is reported by Fox 2 Detroit. Kobe, who lives in Michigan's Ypsilanti Township, was retrieving his bike from 29-year-old Ryan Lee Nguyen's front yard when the man fired a bullet at him. In an interview with the outlet, Kobe said Nguyen initially tried to hit him with a sledgehammer, so we're going from aggravated assault to damn near attempted murder, but he was able to get away. Then he grabbed a gun and began shooting at him, the little boy said. Here's a quote from the little boy. He tried hitting me with a sledgehammer, but that's not going to work because I'm too fast. Then he got a gun and boom, shot me right here, he explained. A video of the incident was recorded by a neighbor in a neighbor's home, Ring's doorbell camera, a neighboring home's Ring doorbell camera, and showed Kobe and his friends riding their bikes on the sidewalk. At some point, the boy got off his bike and led into the front of Lee Nguyen's house. It was when he went to retrieve it, the man started shooting. His father, Arnold Daniel, said, "I'm irate. I'm irate, really," he told Fox 2. "I can't function. I don't know what to do. I'm scared for my family. I'm scared for them because I don't know what he's capable of." And he has every right to feel that way. Police say Nguyen shot the gun through his window and the bullet went through Kobe's arm. The little boy was rushed to the hospital and is currently recovering. Lee Nguyen was arrested by the Ouachita County Sheriff and charged with intent to murder. However, he was released Tuesday, June 8th, 3 days after being arrested on a $10,000 bond. So, if I'm reading correctly, the intent to murder a 6-year-old, you can get out on a $10,000 bond. Let that sink in. An intent to murder, that's what he was charged with, a 6-year-old, he gets out on $10,000 bond. How is that even fathomable? How can anybody even conceive that? First of all, I know the judicial system has a way it wants to work, but in my personal opinion, if you intentionally harm a child, you should rot. For me, there's no ambiguity. If you went out your way to cause harm to a child who is defenseless, you don't need to see the light of day. You deserve to be in jail. And if I ever see that as a person, I'm going to raise my hand, officer, get her. And you can say that snitching and all that stupid shit if you want to. But if I see you hurting a child, I'm going to make sure that you go behind bars. First of all, I'm really at a loss for words. Like, he tried to hit the kid with a sledgehammer for getting the bike out of his yard. Then once he couldn't catch him, he went back to his house, got in the window, possibly in a kneeling position, because that's 12 years in the Marine Corps. I don't see him going in a prone position or standing position. So he kneeled, opened the window, loaded the shotgun, and then opened the fire. So he knew what he was doing going into this. It's scary. Not even our children are safe in this world anymore. And I don't even want to play the race card of shooting a little black boy and this man being Asian, and now we have to stop Asian hate bill, and this happens. But it's just sickening that a grown man will go out his way to hurt a child for getting his bike from his yard. in my personal opinion, I don't know what the judicial system is like in that township area of Detroit, but this dude deserves to rot. And I don't know what judge in his right mind even gave him a bond after the cops did their job and charged this dude with intent to murder. This is a very brief video. Keep your children safe. Stay close to your family. Watch your neighbors, man. You never know who's around to hurt you.